we have the big sway from Lebanon Trail High School. Can you say hi for us?
Hi.
Cool.
Call me Big Sway.
Here with my man Tyler from Frisco High School. What is one tip that you would give all-staters that are non-all-staters that are trying to make the all-state band?
Come back here right now.
One piece of advice I'd say: don't care too much. Don't get nervous. You know, the night before I had my state auditions, I was playing paintball. Yeah.
That's fact. Yeah, I do remember.
And what happened? Tell us what happened.
I got second, which is pretty good.
No, what about your injury?
Oh yeah, I kind of like it was funny. It was great. If you practice too much, you'll get nervous and die.
That's true. That's true. Alrighty, I am here with Nadia from Vandegrift High School and Lilly from Allen High School. So, what is one piece of advice that you guys would give to people that are really striving to be all-staters?
Work hard.
Practice.
And like have fun with the process. Don't like not enjoy it because then it's all meaningless.
Don't do any last minute stuff. Yeah. Like try to prepare in advance. You can do like detail work.
One more question. What is one thing you guys will... Hold on. Restart. Hold on. We'll cut that part. One more question. What is something you guys have really enjoyed throughout this whole like convention, or what is something you're really looking forward to in our last few hours here?
I'm looking forward to. Bro's doing this on purpose. I swear. I'm looking forward to performing and just enjoying music with like my new friends and enjoying every second as if it were my last.
That's valid. That's valid.
That was good. I've liked just like walking around the convention. I guess all
Oh,
the booths
so
are so
much.
cool.
Yes.
There's like ukuleles and stuff. I thought that was fun.
Yeah, I agree. Go to the booths during lunch because they close at dinner. I'm here with Max Ratliff from Lovejoy High School. Max is actually the only freshman to make All-State this year from percussion. So my question for you is, what's one tip you would give for people trying to make All-State, and for your case as a freshman?
The tip that my director gave me that really propelled me into excellence, I think that made me progress past region, it was probably performing in front of people all the time, performing in directors, better students, good musicians, your parents, just getting used to that feeling of being pressured.
That's good advice. Good advice. Okay, one more question. What's one thing you've really enjoyed about this trip so far?
About this trip, I just met a bunch of cool people. I got a bunch of stuff signed by some famous guys and met a bunch of cool dudes. So
Thank you, sir. I am with James Powers from Dawson High School. What is one tip of advice you would give to people that are really striving to become all-staters?
You gotta practice the way you want to perform. You know, like the biggest thing that really helped me was more of like the mental game than the physical game. Coming the weeks before area, I'm not a really big person about like learning as soon as you get them, because like I didn't learn them as soon as I got them. I didn't learn them for a couple months. Like my biggest thing is just like when you get them though, like the way you approach them, you can't just like make careless mistakes and let those fly by. Because like if you do that, that ingrains that in your head. That's okay. You gotta treat it like it's the real deal every time. You gotta like get that. You gotta be perfect with it. And it's slow. I didn't get very fast with it, but that's kind of what I do. Is like I treat it like it's the real deal all the time. And I lock it in here, like a routine in here, to when I go up to the keyboard or the drum or whatever it is, the instrument, I know exactly what I'm thinking about when I'm thinking about it for every certain part of the music. So I don't stress so much about like the physical stuff. It's just like when I get there, I know exactly like what I'm gonna think about, and that kind of just fixes it.
I completely agree. That's a good mentality. What have you enjoyed most about being in the 6A percussion ensemble?
Bro, we get free stuff. Like think about that. We got free melons, bro. And honestly, it's a great culture. Like the people here are like much better than the symphonic band people last year. Like we're so much friendlier, bro. It's really chill. I'm learning a lot with like Leigh Stevens. Like that's pretty cool. We're playing marimbas. We're slamming drums. Like it's just a good time.
I agree. We here with Evan Leigh from the Lebanon Trail Orchestra. What's your one tip to become an all-stater?
Make sure you practice.
Good advice. Alrighty, we're here with Sofia Chaho and Iris Wang from Lebanon Trail High School. Oh shoot, I forgot the question. What is one piece of advice you'd give to people that want to become an all-stater?
If you ever feel like giving up, remember why you started.
Okay, W quote, W quote. Okay, Iris, what is one thing you're looking forward to as a first year All-Stater?
Everything basically, like having freedom to go and do what I want here, and also like enjoying everyone's talent and being able to participate in such a talented orchestra.
Yeah, I agree.
Do you want that? No.
Ignore that. Okay.
We have Simeon from Reedy High School here. He is a 5A percussion All-Stater. And what is one tip of advice that you would give want to become All-Staters?
People who want to become All-Staters. A lot of people, especially freshmen, they want to, I want to make All-State. And then they practice their etudes full tempo, like if you want to make All-State, you have to practice at a slow tempo. You got to like refine it, like work with a lesson teacher, be cooperative, and be willing to accept criticism. That's the most important thing, because like if you want to learn how to grow, you got to teach yourself how to learn how to grow. Feel me? So, yeah.
Wow. With the underwear in your hand,
With
too.
the underwear too, bro.
All right. That's how these men made All-State, man.
Over here, we have Jacob Rocco from Lebanon Trail High School band. Jacob, as a percussionist, as someone who has spent many hours renewing and revitalizing their technique, what do you recommend for people who strive to like start over and like build a new foundation for their technique?
Here's the thing. First, you have to be mature enough to drop your ego, humble yourself. Humble yourself and realize that you're not good. You're really not. If you haven't made it yet, you're not good. Unless you're like maybe a chair off or something, but if you have consistently not been able to place close enough to you making it, you need to realize that you might be doing something wrong and something with your fundamentals might be affecting your sound, which is why humbling yourself is the first step. Then from there, look at the players that you like. Look at your upperclassmen that have better technique than you or who play better than you. And you'll realize what you can do as a player to really evolve in your technique. And that's what I did. I would go look back videos that when I was a freshman, my senior upperclassmen had recorded. I would match their technique until I looked like I played like them. And that really helped me get the sounds that I actually wanted.
The amount of dedication and effort this man has put in. Remarkable. I'd like to thank you for joining this episode of Interview with
All right, I am here with Samuel from Bourne High School. My one question for you is, what is one tip that you would give for people who are really striving to become an All-Stater?
Well, I would just say to like honestly do your best, and that's like the best you can do. Like, to be honest, like they're okay with you making mistakes because I think I like kind of like screwed up my audition, but like I think they're like looking for like you being like a musician and like showing that you have something to like contribute. So yeah, good luck.
That's valid. One more question. What's like the best part of this trip so far? Not just like of like the All-State process, but just of the trip.
Definitely getting to see people that I haven't seen before, and I was in NYO, so like having to do the NYO reunion and like meeting different people has been really cool.
That's really cool. You getting sturdy back there? Get sturdy for us. Oh. I'm here with Gwen from Lebanon Trail High School. What is one piece of advice that you would give for people trying to make All-State for the next year?
Practice your fundamentals. Don't be like me and just play stupid crap for the first 3 years of high school. Practice your fundamentals.
I totally agree with that. Second question. What is your favorite part about being in Phantom Regiment, and why do you think people should join?
My favorite part is the people. I love them. They're all super cool. It's really like a PH family. That's like our little thing. So yeah, you should join so you can join the little PH family.
That's cute. Okay, let's
cute.
go. We have Ethan Gopez from Memorial High School. We're in the hotel. This guy's a 5A percussion All-Stater. What is one tip of advice that you would give to people that are really striving to become an All-Stater?
Tip of advice? Be consistent with your practicing. And like a lot of people will talk about just grinding and like putting a lot of like investment and time, but like it's gonna be way more beneficial if you like consistently like know what you're gonna do when you practice more so than just practicing for a long time period, because you're gonna get burned out if you do it in spurts. Either like plan it out or just figure out what works for you, I guess.
All right. One more. What do you think is different about auditioning as a percussionist than other instruments?
First off, you have 4 etudes, and it's just like, while other people it's like it's the same thing for all 3. It's about like being able to consistently do well at 4. Like there's some people in my phase 2 room that were significantly better at one thing than me, but it's because they bombed something else that's like they couldn't move on. So it's just consistency. What are you guys doing?
Hello, everybody. I'm here with Michaela Probst from Lebanon Trail High School. She's a band director. My question is, what is one piece of advice that you would give for people trying to make the all-state band?
Practice.
Hello, everyone. We are here with Mr. Shaw, Matthew Shaw, from the Lebanon Trail High School. He is a band director. What is one piece of advice that you would have to give to people that are striving to be an all-stater?
Practice.
I'm here with Benji Baker, the percussion director at Lebanon Trail High School. What is one piece of advice that you would give for people that are really attempting to become all-staters?
Practice.
Bro. All right, I'm here with Jacky from Brandies High School. What is one piece of advice you would give to all-staters really trying to make all-state at the moment?
Practice, bro.
All right, that's really valid. Shout out someone. Like, if you have a director you want to shout out, or your like family or something, or like who gives you the most support, really?
Mr. G, Mr. Garcia. Gives us all the best resources and everything. Helps me a lot.
All right, shout out to him. Here we have Pranav. Shoot, hold on, let me restart. Here we have Pranav Devilapalli from Allen High School. Pranav, what is one tip you would have for people trying to make all-state in the coming years?
Everyone said practice. Practicing is not enough. Like, just practicing. There are a lot of people that practice and then they don't make all-state. You have to like prioritize sound quality. Like, you have to start with technique, make sure your technique is really good, and then that's when you learn notes. I know for a fact that like the area level, I missed notes on my audition. I still made all-state. They look more like how mature you sound as a player, your musicality and your sound quality, more than whether you hit on the notes. So if you have like good technique and good sound quality, like as when you start, like just make sure that's your first priority before you start looking at music. Yes. Oh yeah. Mallet choice is extremely important.
You want to be part of this interview? Here.
You want to know my tip?
My honest tip. Oh yeah. When you get in the audition room, everyone's going to be at least a little bit nervous, right? What you have to do is pretend like you're the best person on earth. Like, be egotistical in your mind. Anytime someone makes a mistake, say, "Oh, I could do better." And then you build up your confidence. Don't be outwardly egotistical. Be inwardly egotistical. That's what I do because it makes me feel like good about myself and confident. Now, when you actually record, you just gotta breathe.
Here's what I gotta say. You gotta practice like you're the worst player in the room and perform like you're the best. You know what I'm saying? Second question, as a director yourself, what is the one thing you enjoy the most about the process or that you see in your students throughout the whole all-state process?
I just enjoy seeing students grow through going from not even making a region band or making a region band to continuing to improve and then make all-state and then just enjoy making music with other students from all across the state.
Thank you, sir. As a director, what is something you enjoy or not enjoy about like the all-state process?
I like when students practice.
What is the best part about being a band director and seeing students through the all-state process?
Oh, this is an easy question. It's so cool to see you guys' work pay off. Like, and you get to have such a cool experience doing this with so many other people who are just as into it as you are. Like, there's nothing like playing in an all-state band. It's something you'll remember forever, and we're super proud of you. Hope you're having fun.
True that. Good. Thank you.
Hello, I am here with Jacob Rocco. Jacob, what advice do you have to give to anyone who wants to make all-state?
Okay, so like here's the thing. You have to treat it like marching band. You make a mistake, act like it's the end of your life. You have to. Every single rep counts. Can't let the little mistakes fly, otherwise they will get you in the audition. Your one rep in your audition is the combination of the 3,000 reps you have beforehand and the countless hours you put in as a musician. So if you don't take that seriously into heart, you're not gonna make it. It's just that easy. Like, if you concentrate and if you're mature enough, work on your fundamentals, have good reps, be hard on yourself, you're gonna do well. And there's no doubting that. Do it. Just do it. All right, I'm here with CJ Butera from Elkins High School. What is one tip you would give for people trying to make all-state?
So the thing is, start as early as possible, but don't spend all of your time on it because you have 5 months. One tip I would give is start early, but don't spend too much time on it because you do have other stuff to do. So just try to find a balance of when you can practice it without spending too much time on it. Of course, go over it with your private instructor, but just remember that there's a lot of stuff you can do besides region. So if you just have that, if you have the etudes stuck in your brain, if you do it like once, like every 2 days, then you'll be in good shape. And then once you get to the audition or close to the audition, you can start dissecting it a little bit more detail-wise. In context, just start early, but don't spend too much time.
Can I just ask you like a question for the interview?
This is my interview now.
Yeah. What is one piece of advice you would give percussionists or people in general for striving to be all-staters?
Well, striving to be all-staters is a step in the direction of becoming a professional musician. So while you're at that stage, of course, you've got to work on fundamental basic techniques. I am always amazed. We just had another example here. Somebody has a question about how to use my technique, but they don't have the textbook. There's a textbook that was published in 1979. We've sold tens of thousands of copies and nobody has it. So I don't know where they're all going, but everybody who talks to me with questions doesn't have it. And the reason they have questions is because they don't have it. So the fundamentals are extremely important while you're in junior high and high school for any of the auditions that you're going to face, whether it's for All-State or going into college programs. For your musical education, the most important thing, I think, is to listen to all the greats. You got to listen to Beethoven, Brahms, Bach, Bartok. If you stayed with the B's for about 4 years, you'd be okay. You don't have to even go into the C's and do Copeland, but just the B's, and listen to that until you can sing along with it the way you can sing along with a pop tune, and then you know the music.
All right. Thank you so much again.
You're welcome.
For everything.
You're welcome.